For the young users who don't know, SEP is Syringe Exchange Program.
Syringe exchanges are very important for young injectors.
You come here and you realize that everybody here is here for the exact same reason.
You know, it's a place for them to learn how to inject safely. It's a place that they can go and feel safe and not stigmatized, and you know, you're not going to be lectured about using.
Like my first time coming here, I felt kind of standoffish because I didn't know like what to expect. I didn't know like how people were going to treat me, stuff like how they were going to talk to me. But like the second I came here, like Gracie, she was like, "Hi, like so nice to meet you," and like gave me a hug, and like Steven like gave me a hug, you know, and I just felt totally like at home.
Welcome to Streetwear. I'm going to take you inside and show you some of the spaces and the services that we offer.
There's people who have been where you are and are now on the other side of that. There's people who care about you and improving your health and well-being and your experience of life.
When I went to get needles the first time at a SEP site, I was very nervous. After a time, I became comfortable with it, and I didn't care because I knew I was taking care of myself.
When I started shooting up personally, I felt like very judged, and I didn't want to go to a needle exchange because I didn't want people to see me. But when I started coming here, like I immediately felt so much better about my problems, and like I actually started wanting to like get help for it.
This is our front desk area. This is where you first sign in when you come. Usually we have one of our youth advocates here to greet you, and if it's your first time here, what we'll do is let the case managers know so that they can come and do an intake with you. You can give us whatever name you're comfortable signing in with, and that's the name that we'll refer to you by when you're here in the program. You don't have to give us your government ID. You don't need to show us any proof of ID. Just come as you are and however you feel comfortable.
The only thing that you need to do to be a participant here is just want to take care of yourself. And I'm going to help you do that.
You can get the supplies that you need and the education that you need to do it safely.
So this is one of our counseling offices where we meet to do intake or just kind of check in about whatever's going on for you. We have needles that range from 27 gauge all the way down to a 31 gauge needle, which is our finest point that can be used for injecting in smaller size veins. What we usually do is just talk through with you if you are having any trouble with your injection sites, and if a different gauge might work for you.
You're doing damage to your veins if you're not using a sterile needle. That's why at Syringe Exchange Programs, we give participants as many needles as they want.
We have different types of caps, whatever you feel works for you. We have the aluminum and the gold, and ties, sterile waters, and cottons as well.
They care about you. They're not doing this work to stop you from using drugs. They're doing this work because it's important, because it helps save lives, it helps reduce the transmissions of HIV and Hepatitis C. It's proven.
This is our kitchen area. On a regular day, we have lunch ready as you come in, leftovers from the day before. We have different snacks, yogurt and fruit and string cheese, sandwiches, things like that available. And then usually around 4 o'clock, we have a warm meal prepared.
There's usually like a TV, there's pictures, there's art. It's not like a scary place, you know. There's going to be other youth there that you can talk to and kind of connect with and make friends.
As you walk in here, you see that we have couches, TV. This is the general drop-in space, we call it. So this is where you can see people kind of just like hanging out. Sometimes people are waiting to use a shower or meet with a case manager or whatever the case may be. But this is where you see a lot of people hanging out. And we'll watch movies, listen to music. We kind of see what people are in the mood for that day.
Harm reduction services are non-judgmental. People want to meet you where you're at.
Gay, straight, black, white, it doesn't matter. Old, young, situations still happen. You know, there's people that you could talk to.
In harm reduction, nobody wants to victimize you. They just want to take care of you and say it's okay.
If you are an IV heroin user, get yourself here. Get yourself to an exchange program. Listen, I don't want to start crying. This place saved my life, man. It saved my life.